Hi. This is one of the videos that I do in order to actually realize how much have I improved in the languages that I speak. And today I'm gonna do it with English as a storytelling. I'm gonna focus on my pronunciation. I'm gonna focus on my grammar so that I can tell a story, and then afterwards I can actually rewatch the video and fix these grammar mistakes, add some new vocabulary, synonyms, or phrasal verbs that I can actually use to tell the story that I'm about to tell. That I'm not really, I don't remember what is the story that I'm going to tell, neither that I actually record which one will it be. But so far so good. What I know is that I'm going to do the storytelling, and afterwards I'm gonna watch the video so I can see what is it that I can improve on and move towards to. So first things first, by the end of this year, more precisely on December the 6th, I will have to present the IELTS because I just pay for it, and it is a personal goal of me doing the IELTS, and I'm looking forward to get the C2 level, to get the C2 level on my accent as the results on my accent. So I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's something that I won't get, because I've been speaking English for the last 12 15 years. That'll mean that I started learning English since I was 10, which is true. And I think it's time for me to really actually certify the language and acknowledge that point in my life where I actually speak the language as my second language that can turn into my first language in any point in the future if I go to a country where I will be able to use it more frequent of what I'm using it right now. But well, whatever. The story that I'm going to tell is the story of me when I almost died in the ocean when I was in Brazil traveling as a backpacker. I was there with a couple of friends, and there was this bridge. Well, no. First, there was this beach where you can actually go and swim, and you will not die because there were coming waves from left and waves from right, and they will chuck into one big wave that will just do a lot of fun. I let myself flow with the water, and when the two waves were coming up against each other, I just jump in. When I was still in the water, I just jump in and I left the water to take me away. Most of the times it was fine, it was nice. I didn't suffer any kind of pain, but most of the times the wave that ended up being turned into one when these two just stroke one against the other. It ended up in a really big wave, like a really big, in my own opinion, I will say that that was at least 15 meters. It can be less. It couldn't be less than that. 15 meters was exactly I had at the time. And so I jump at the time. Sometimes I jump, and I actually went into a really high point when the water actually took me above. But when the wave just strode down back into the floor, I kept on rolling inside the water, like I was the human doing this inside the water, and I actually ended up being struck against the soil. Shit, I'm tired. I got struck against the soil, and I hit my back, I hit my cintura, I hit my elbows, I hit my shoulders, I hit my whole body, but I didn't care that much. I kept coming into the water and doing the same thing over and over again from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. all days when I was there. And so I was there, I was doing that all days. I didn't get out of the place where I was doing my voluntary before 4 p.m. because the sun was really, 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 really hard on us at that time. It was pretty difficult to get out to meet the city, to meet my surroundings, because the sun was really hard. I mean, like really, really hard. When I got out one day at midday, the air was so hot that when it touches my face, that when it touched my face at the time, I could feel how the air was not cutting my skin, but instead it was like burning it out. Like I could feel at the time how my skin was burning, like for real. It was like shit, it's burning. I mean, it hurts. So at the time, I realized about that, and I didn't get out of the place of where I was doing the voluntary, which was a hostel, and well, yes, and that is it. Immediately after that, I just get back into my room. I stayed there for till 4 p.m. and I kept on doing that all days until I left Brazil. And I don't think I'm gonna keep speaking. I don't think I'm gonna keep doing the video because I'm actually tired. My brain is not working properly. And honey, this is not for you to actually sleep on. So no. And well, yes, I'm a bit tired. I actually need to rest. I feel tired and I need to do food. And well, I just think that for today, I have done my job with the languages. I have studied French. I just have my French class. I did the video in French. I did this video, and this video, I mean, since just only 7 minutes, but when I going to study, it'll take me an hour to really do the job. So well, and yes, I just need to rest, and this will be the video that I'll be making for today.